And I'm Kim.
Welcome to The Art of Shopping.
So we've gotten some really great feedback. We're glad you're watching. People are really interested to know more about health and beauty products.
Absolutely. So we decided to go down to Shoppers Drug Mart and show you a few of their really awesome products.
Yeah.
So let's get started.
Well, you know, sun, we haven't seen as much sun as we would like this summer, but there's still so much summer left. So if you really are looking for a really nice glow, but of course we're all wearing sunscreen, you know, we're a little bit nervous about the sun, but maybe you want that glow. I've done my research on a lot of self-tanners. Yeah, some gone bad. So I have this really great product, Neostrata, that I really love to use. It's a natural product. It's a body sugar, and it goes on really nice. You don't get that orange feel from it. It's just a nice glow, and you kind of can pick and choose on your own how much of it you want to use.
Okay.
It's instant, so you actually see it going on.
Do you choose a different color, or are there different colors, or is it just the one?
No, it's one color, but you're deciding, do I do it every day or do I just do a day?
Layers.
And it doesn't completely wash off, so it's going to stay on as your tanner. But a little bit of the base will come off in the shower, so the next day you're really going to know like what the color is for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I really love it because I get a little nervous about different self-tanners and what's actually happening. So it's nice to know that this is a natural product.
Right, and you had said that there was some DHA in it. I think you told me the other day.
Yeah, 6.5%.
Yeah, DHA is normally found in omega-3s and like in your pink fishes and that sort of thing, or in your flaxseed and that sort of thing too. So you know that it's a natural ingredient.
Well, you know that it's like a good product that's. So I really love the Quo brand. It's exclusive to Shoppers Drug Mart. They have this new primer. I love a primer because I love the satiny feel before I put on my makeup. But can you tell me a little bit more about why do I need it? Like, I know I love it, but why do I need it?
Well, a primer is basically going to give you a really good smooth base. Maybe you have some drier patches or some more oily patches on your skin. So it's basically going to give like almost like a matte canvas.
I just feel my makeup goes on better with it.
Yeah. Well, and if you have more mature skin or you're more concerned with fine lines, it's going to kind of, I don't want to say seam filler, but
go ahead, say it.
One of my clients said that that's what she calls it. So, but yeah, that it basically kind of does that. It smooths out your skin. It helps to kind of reduce the look of your pores as well, and it just generally helps your makeup to sit better.
That's awesome. I love that. Also, another product from the Quo line. I used to be a chronic tweezer. I kind of get tweezing my eyebrows, I go a little bit crazy, to then I'm at a point where, where'd my eyebrows go? So they have, I'm on my way back and trying to really shape my eyebrows. And Quo has come out with this really easy pack of everything that you need for your eyebrows, like literally. They've got a little eyebrow brush in there, as well as a little set of tweezers, though don't go crazy with them. And also like a little brow brush, which is great. They've got some really great stencils. You know, if you're not sure how to shape, it's really great to like follow these stencils. The wax I love, which is something that I've never thought about, but when you use a shadow to put on your brow, to put the color in your brow, what you're losing is that kind of oil, like the sheen look of the hair of your eyebrow. So what's going to happen with the wax is it's going to set the eyebrow in the shape that you'd like, as well as put that sheen back in the eyebrow. Yeah. That has got to be like one of my favorite. I know I've been talking about it forever.
I know, yeah.
I just love that product.
That's awesome. Super easy way to do it.
So now, we went into Shoppers Drug Mart and I saw this and I'm like, okay, that's pretty, what's that? I need that. And you open it up and it's just the most beautiful palette of colors. But, okay, Savannah, it's pretty and everything, but it's a little overwhelming. Am I actually going to use all of these?
Well, you could get creative, and there may be colors that help to pop your eyes out more, help to accentuate your cheekbones, but you can definitely have fun with pretty much every color in there. There are some cools and some warms for the eyeshadows, and same for the lip glosses. But we're going to play with these a little bit later. I'll show you how to do a really quick smoky eye. And the tools that I'm going to be using are actually Quo as well. I'm going to be using this brush set, which is super easy. It's called the Smoky Eye Brush Set. So it's got all of the brushes that you need.
That's so great because I don't know, like I'm not a professional, so I don't know what kind of brushes I need. You kind of go in there and the rack is like filled with so many brushes. Like what are the essential ones that I need?
Well, the ones for the Smoky Eye kit that they include are the all over shadow brush, and then they've got the crease brush, which is more like, kind of like a pencil tip, and the smudging brush, and then the liner brush, the fine liner brush, and then the mascara and brow brush as well, brow comb.
I love how it tells you right here exactly what you're going to use that brush for.
Yes, very easy.
I need that help.
Yeah, so we'll be using, oh, and this set, fun purple. I love the purple color. So that is a, you know, we're going to show you how to use that in a little bit. Also an essential whenever you're using a brush though is your brush cleaner. You need to wash your brushes.
I forget about that sometimes.
I know, well,
you know, like how often do I have to do that?
Exactly, that's one of my most common questions for my clients is how often do I clean my brushes? So we've got some different options here for you. You're going to use the Quo Purifying Shampoo about once a month. This will get the bristles of your brushes really, really soft, back to their original condition, and it's almost like a conditioner as well. The purifying effects really help to, you know, keep them soft and keep them from being brittle, and keep you from losing hairs. Have you ever had you lose a hair on your face and you don't want your brushes to shed?
So I think what people really want to know is why, you know, I know when we change colors, we want to clean off the color that we used on the brush last time, but it's more than that, right?
Yes, definitely. You're disinfecting it. You are conditioning your brush bristles. It's the same as your hair. You don't want to just dry it out. You want to make sure that there's some moisture left in the hair bristles. So that's a once a month thing. The Quo brand also offers the brush cleanser, and this will be weekly or bi-weekly. It just mostly does a disinfectant, and usually you're not sharing your makeup brushes. If you are, you should be using the shampoo much more often than once a month. But this is a disinfectant in between, so it just kind of helps to keep your brushes clean from bacteria. And in a really, really quick situation, if you're really rushed and you have a color blush that you don't want to use on your brush already, I like to use their makeup remover wipes. It's just really, really quick. You give it a little bit of a wipe on the cloth and kind of air dry it a little bit, and then you're ready to go.
Awesome. I'm really excited about what you're going to show us here, that smoky eye that everybody really wants to get. And I know you've done it for me, but I really want to know, how can I do it myself?
So we're going to use that Quo palette, and I'm going to show you how to make a colorful smoky eye with those two colors, the sage and the bronze. So it'll be a little bit of a summary slash intro to fall kind of smoky eye.
It's a really nice evening look though.
So first I'm going to take the copper color with my fluff brush, my all over shadow brush, and I'm going to just put it all over the apple of my eye, and then a little bit underneath, about halfway under the pupil of my eye.
I'm glad you're showing me that because I wouldn't think to bring it down underneath.
Yeah. Well, you want a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of shine. Again, all over. It'll just bring the light underneath.
Now, if you used is that okay to do, to come down underneath your eye no matter what color you use?
You'll probably want to choose something maybe a little bit lighter, but we are going to be pulling the darker color underneath as well.
Okay.
But
with a different brush.
Exactly, with a different brush. So then we're going to take the blending brush and put it in the olivey color. There are different shapes of smoky eyes. Mine, and the one that suits my face and my eye shape best, is just if I stick right to the apple of my eye. I'm not going to bring it up closer to the brow bone. I'm going to just stop right at the crease and maybe a little bit above it. So using that contouring blending brush, it's going to get right into the crease and again just bring it underneath. The purpose of an eyeliner is to make your lashes look thicker. So you're not going to put it super high. Your lashes aren't there. You don't grow hair there. So you're going to just bring it in.
I like the soft blended look of using a shadow for a liner.
Rather than a liquid.
Yeah, you don't get that harsh line.
Yeah, and again, you can bring it in underneath, halfway, and it just helps to kind of pull it all together.
Well, I think one of the keys to the smoky eye is how it all blends really well.
Yeah.
And so using a shadow as a liner is definitely going to help.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And then another tip that I have for application is actually looking away. You see how much flatter I get, or my eye gets there, the surface gets, rather than if I just look straight ahead, it's a little bit more rounded. I'm not going to get as flat of a brush surface. So you're going to kind of look away to get that corner nice and flat. And you can do the same thing to get this outer corner flat. And bring it in underneath, halfway. Now the reason I wouldn't bring in the bottom liner all the way in is that you usually will have a little bit finer lashes on the inside. We're going to use that smudging brush that was in the kit as well. And just soften the look of that liner even more. But really get the nice soft look. Now the blending brush that I use, the one that's got almost like a pencil tip, you can use that with several different colors and then kind of go all the way over your shadows as well, just to make it look really soft and really blended together. And there you go.
Wow.
And you add your mascara and you're done.
That looks really great. I'm glad now I can figure out how to do it myself. I've tried before, but you're also showing me how I can throw in those really great colors that are in the palette.
Yeah, well, I'd love to share more tips. All you have to do is subscribe to our videos and leave us a comment or ask us a question below. You can also check us out on Facebook at Confederation Court Mall and leave us a comment there as well. Thanks for watching.